Today in Vanguard Business Life, we have another look at the environmental situations facing businesses, especially the small businesses, small SMEs out there. And we talk now about those in the productive sector. You have goods, tangible goods you produce. You will notice that costs have escalated all around. And today we also talk about, we particularly talk about raw materials costs, which manufacturers told us last week that their cost has gone up in the first half of this year by as much as 18 to 19%, just raw materials, and then total cost is trending towards 30%. Of course, that underpins our official inflation figures as at August last month, printing about 25.8%, getting to the highest point ever in Nigeria, and it's still rising. So it's better your business brace up for higher cost, and then probably hedge against that with some cost management measures. So we keep harping on cost management measures because the easiest thing most businesses do, most product manufacturers do, is to increase the price of their goods. And today it's no longer that easy, because if you increase the price, the buyers, if you are not in a monopoly business, may show your product, and then you got it stuck with you. So the other strategies need to be employed. You need to look at your overall cost and see where to effect the necessary cost. But then you do not cut to cut yourself. There could be other costs you can rearrange in terms of probably the cost of purchase. Now you can also have a trade credit, in the sense that you can take your goods on credit this time around if you're if you have a very good relationship with the suppliers of inputs to your products. Then you can also see to the repackaging of your product. We have said this in our previous content, but I believe that repackaging has also been explored by individuals almost to the limit that they are unable to make further changes. But then I still see products that come in multicolor, multiple full color packages. That is far more probably more expensive than the product itself. That needs to be reviewed, and then you also see to the opportunities in the marketplaces where you can combine facilities like storage facilities, like distribution facilities. You combine with other products makers or sellers to reduce your own cost, and the person you are partnering with also his costs get reduced. And then of course you also see the issue of cost of funds. If you are into borrowing, there are so many other, I don't want to demarcate any institution, but I also know that some of you go to borrow from some segments of the financial institution. Their costs are damn too high, and then you start struggling to even repay the loan, not to talk of making profit on your business. So you may reconsider where you borrow. The formal banking system remains the best for commercial borrowing, but of course you have also some facilities floated by government and non-governmental organizations that still gives you loan at single-digit interest rate and other moratorium on repayments. That all these put together and more, we shall come up in our subsequent bulletins. They go into bringing down your cost and creating a significant or decent profit margin for your business to survive and probably thrive. Until we come your way again, stay tuned to all Vanguard media platforms for information. Have a great day.